Welcome everyone. So, how y'all doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Let's just get right to it. But before I do that, I want to say thank you guys, everyone, for checking out my stuff. I know my voice is kind of like but I appreciate you guys tuning in and checking out what I did. For you, this time I have a new kit for the channel, but it's actually been worked on already. I don't know if I spoke about it before, but I got this used. Found this at the thrift store here on base for $4, and it was already started, so not a big deal. Only the cockpit was done. So this is what I've been working on lately. I'll spare you the unboxing stuff because you've seen prettier videos at that on the internet already. So I'll just show you right now as my first video on this kit what I've done. It's a really simple kit, but it's been kind of a pain in the butt to get together. I'll show you. So like I said, cockpit was done. I removed it to see if I can fine tune it a little bit, but it was fine as it was. So I just glued it back in place, covered some seams inside with some plastic card and whatnot. Yeah, you can see the little white there, plastic card on the sides. So I gotta touch that up later on. But anyways, pretty easy. I mean, easy kit. I just glued the two halves together, top and bottom, and then the top part of this here, which is a separate part, and started sanding once the glue dried and all that. I'll show you real quick on the instructions. So yeah, I still need to work on the pilots and see if I even add him in there, if I can still fit him through, which I think I could, but we'll see about that. So far I did this today, just glued the windows onto the cockpit covers. So one of these parts was molded to the frame from the corner, so it was pretty bad, kind of bad. So I need to be careful when I take it apart to sand it. You can see there on the sides. So I gotta work that area there without breaking it. So careful sanding is required on that part. But yeah. So as you can see, this is what I did here. Haven't done that yet because I still want to get all this done before I paint. Same thing with this, and actually with these two, when I glued the halves together, there was a lip from this bottom half over the top part, so I had to cut that down and yeah, work my magic, if you will. But I still had to do some seam work there. I still got to paint it and see just how much it is, but I think these are flaps or something, so I gotta do my little research and see if I need to scribe a panel line there or not. These, same thing. Yeah, the seams you can see were pretty bad. I still gotta work that one there a little bit more maybe, but in doing so, you can see a lot of the panel lines were sanded off, so I had to rescribe all that. Top over here, same thing. Still gotta, hopefully those scratches will cover up with some primer. If not, then I guess it's some more sanding. But the thing is, with the overlap, of course there was a gap here. There we go. On both sides when I tried to check on the fitting. So put some plastic card on there too. And now I just got to work that and make sure that there's no seam on there. That way it's now flush, so it's good to go on both sides. And yeah, one more thing that I'll show you before I end this first work in progress video. And I attached the front part here, the cone. If it's one, trying to work with one hand here. Well, anyways, once I put it on here, attach it here. Come on. And it's straight with the rest of the airframe. Oops, that'll be why it won't fit. It's upside down. Then, oh come on. No, it won't. Let me use my other hand. Okay. Then you can see that there's a gap right there. So that's my next step, is fill in that gap. And that way it's gonna be straight with the rest of the fuselage. On the top the seam is good, but you can see the bottom there's a gap. So that's another thing I gotta work on. And yeah, of course the hard part, I guess, or the hardest part, I think, is gonna be rescribing all this lost detail. So hopefully that works out pretty good. Yep. So that's what's going on with this kit. So technically it's still a shelf queen since it was bought started. Decals are pretty good, so no issues there. And let me show you one other thing that's already here. I know I've been off with this one, and I'm still trying to motivate myself to work on the ends of the engines here, the cones, which is only going to be on one side with a retracted or extracted air brakes and flaps and ailerons on one wing. But this is just test fitting for the inside. I kind of added a floorboard and some walls and stuff. You won't be able to see much inside, but what you can see, I'm trying to cover that up so there's not just hollow area there. And gotta detail the doors also from the inside, so it's not just some plastic being opened up, since I want to try and have the doors open too. We'll see how that works out, but it's not glued together, it's just taped up. So that's the thing on that one. Once I get some more work done on this, then I'll go ahead and make a video on that for itself. And lastly, real quick, it's getting there. I'll just give you a quick preview. Sanded off the engine cowlings, if you will, the axis panel, so that's looking real good. Now it's just a matter of rescribing and opening up the other air vents for it. So it's getting there, guys. I think the biggest issue that I'm gonna have next is the front canopy and these windows here. I still don't know how I want to handle this one. If I just want to cut clear plastic card, or I don't know. I'm still brainstorming ideas for that. I'll see what I come up with. So anyways, once I get work done on this one again, more work done, then I'll just dedicate a video to this one. And just real quick, as a side project, I've been been working on a Hot Wheels and stripping it and polishing it. Got inspired by some YouTuber that I came across doing this, so I figured let me try. and see if it's true. And yeah, sure enough, it looking pretty cool. But that area there, you can still see that it needs a lot of work. But just something, something different. Alright, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll keep you posted on all this stuff. Yeah. Bye-bye.